What up? I'm gonna wait here till some people show up. I don't plan on being here long, but I want some people to show up before I get into what I want to talk about. And while I'm waiting, let me go ahead and give a big shout out to the Fantastic Four. For those of y'all who don't know, the Fantastic Four is Lisa Bales, Tim W., Samuel Shaw, and I Buy Houses. Those are some people you want supporting your channel. Hey, what up, Rasclot? What up, Jay Cotto? What up, HB, IBT, Jackal Davis? Jackal Davis, who is quite quite busy on Twitter. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into this whole thing. I don't plan on this being a long live. Um, I probably won't send out a link unless some of y'all really want to jump on the panel. But I want y'all to know I don't plan on being on real long. Sorry, real long tonight. The reason why I made this live is because a lot of people have been hitting me up, want to know how I do my edits and everything. And I've never been the type who's, I don't make this all about me. All right. I think this is a community. And in the community, I'm always willing to lend a helping hand. And, I've learned a lot in my editing. And I really want to do like a creator's workshop. Here's the thing though. The way I want to do it kind of requires a desktop or a laptop. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't really want to do that. I don't like using my laptop. Um it's not really the greatest laptop. I definitely need an upgrade in the laptop uh department, but it's not really something that I want to spend a whole lot of money on right now. But I still want to help those who want to learn how to edit, at least how I do my edits. So this is what I'm doing. I made this live because anybody who would like to host this creators workshop, basically you host it. I'm gonna send you a video. You're gonna play it. I'm gonna be on the panel. You're gonna be on the panel. Preferably somebody else who wants to learn how to do the edits the way I do them. And then we can have some other people on the panel as well. It'll also definitely be interactive with the chat. People in the chat can ask questions. People on the panel can ask questions. And basically, we play this video. I'll have whoever is hosting it pause it at certain points, so we can discuss what's on the screen and all that stuff. So, um, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So, if anybody who's in the chat right now would like to host. Oh, big shout out to Boxing Finesse as well. But if you would like to host this this creators workshop, which I just put on the banner, if any of y'all would like to host this creators workshop, I'd be greatly appreciative. Appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it. I can't even talk right now, but that's what I want to do. Oh, big shout out to No Name Rose as well. you know. So I'm looking through the chat. What up, boxing? I'll sorry if I'm saying this wrong. Al Garrett. Actually, I want you to have I want you to have a wrench. Hold on. Let me go in there so I can get you a wrench. All right. So yeah, is if there's anybody who wouldn't mind hosting this, we can talk in private. But that's what I'm doing right now. I'm opening the floor. In fact, you know what? Let me put the link. Like I said, just keep in mind if you jump on the panel, I'm not really looking to be on real long. I'm just trying to make this short live real strong. There's a link. So if anybody's interested in posting that, you can hit the link or you can, speak up from the chat. It don't really make a difference to me. So I'm gonna wait here a couple minutes to see if anybody would like to step forward. Because I'm getting it a lot in Hangouts. Almost every day, somebody's hit me up asking me how I do this or what do I use, or sometimes I do like these little one-on-one hangout calls, and I walk people through on how to do certain things. But I would much rather have a live where people can go and look at it at their leisure. I much rather do it in a way where I do it once and a lot of people can benefit from it. My bad, Jay. I didn't realize you was there.
It's all good, my brother. No
I was
doubt,
looking
man.
at the chat.
Word up, the Red Gloves Militants live stream has been brought to you by White Castle Burgers. That's right. You're locked down, you're hungry, go get yourself some. Word up, kid. What's going on, brother?
Not much, man. I'm trying to help build the community in any way that I can.
You
One
do
of the things that people seem to be interested in is how I edit my videos.
Yeah.
And I want to do a little workshop. The thing is, because I do everything on my phone, including these lives,
Yeah.
it's not really easy to do that kind of thing in a live stream setting. So I'm just looking for some help on that end.
I got you, bro. No doubt, man. Shit, I do editing. It was usually phone editing, but I'm gonna start getting into heavier shit because I'm gonna start doing some stop motion animation with these characters and shit. So I'm gonna have to learn how to fucking edit real bad, bro. So
That'd be sick.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I do everything on my phone. The editing, I don't do all the editing I do. None of it is done on a computer. It's all done on my phone. I got certain folders set up to where I move shit around and I keep certain clips on deck.
That shit is ace, bro. Yeah, you got some good ass editing skills. A nigga like me, I went and got the Google phone because this is supposed to be for Androids the ultimate phone. Like this phone right here, it's paper thin. This phone right here, bro, this shit it does that 360 rendering with your pictures or your camera, and bro, when you go to download in the Play Store, this shit takes like 3 seconds. Any program downloaded, bro. It's fast, very
Oh
fast.
wow.
Yeah, very fast phone. I recommend to get the Google phone, bro. That shit is no joke. And at the same time, what I like about this phone is you could take off the tracker that they put on there. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh really?
yeah. You can't do that on an iPhone, but you can do that on a Google phone.
Yeah.
Hell
Well, I
yeah.
don't have an iPhone.
Good. Good.
I know my boy Boxing Finesse does, but that's his preference. But yeah, I got a Note 9, so
Yeah.
so it's not the newest phone, but it's the one that came out last year, and I've had it for about a year now. So
it's all good, kid. It's all good, brother. I love iPhones. It's just I've always been an Android man. So like I usually get lost. I usually get lost here when you have to return to the screen on an iPhone because it's just one button and shit that does all that function. As to this, you've got this has no buttons. It's just a screen. But if I wanted to go, everything is swipe up, and you know what I'm saying. And then like if I go up again, I pull up all my programs and all my, you know what I mean? It's so easy. This phone is so easy, bro. I love this phone. And but I'm not knocking the iPhone. It's just not for everybody.
yeah, It's not for me, but for those who I kind of understand because some people they got a Mac laptop, and a desktop, and they can sync all the stuff together, and for those people, it's all good, but it's not for me. But if I'm not mistaken, Power Director, which is what I use for my editing, I think you can get it on iPhone as well. So the stuff that I'm gonna be, that I'm trying to teach people, at least the people who are asking,
Right.
they should be able to do it on their iPhone as well. So
Right.
I like I said, I've done a couple one-on-ones with people, and I don't mind doing the one-on-ones. The thing is, um, I just think it would be a lot more helpful if I do it on a live stream that
Yeah. Yeah.
anybody can go back to, and like I said, because of the way I do things, I doubt that I'm gonna be able to do it effectively on my channel just because, you know, I don't really want to use my laptop. My laptop's slow. It
Bro,
probably wouldn't even work out
it's a
anyways.
great idea. It's a great idea what you're doing, bro. This is very innovative. A lot of motherfuckers don't teach the Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
teach the Wu-Tang. That's what's up, bro. And look, it's an
What?
exclusive club. It's exclusive. So everybody get your pen and pads, bro. Definitely, man. I want to give a shout out, man, to everybody that's here with the Red Glove Militant, man. Everybody supporting my man right here. Pull Check Boxing, peace to you. Soccer Trading Club, peace to you. Ross Clot 222, no doubt. Jakal Davis, motherfucking Boxing Finesse, no doubt. You know what I mean? Then we also got Dragon Leg. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Lee's calf muscle right here. We got the First Lady of Boxing, Lisa Bales, my man Tommy Temper. Hamed, no doubt. Sporting Advantage. Peace to all of you guys, boy. It's deep up in here. Pull Check Boxing. No doubt, man. Peace to everybody, man. That's showing my brother love, bro. No doubt, man.
Oh, real quick, because I saw him in the
And no
I
name
saw
murder.
him
Yeah.
I saw him in the chat. Where is he? Oh, here we go. Tommy Temper. I got to
Yeah.
give him some credit because I was talking to him about this, and he was the one who suggested that I make, a video and like share it on the live stream and do it this way. So, I'm gonna give him that credit because he's the one who came up with the idea on how to do it. But
Awesome.
I've been wanting to do the little, creators workshop, or that's just what I call it.
No doubt. No doubt. And my bad. I forgot because I didn't see you. Boxing algorithm. I can't forget you, brother. No doubt. My bad, brother.
Yeah,
Fat J.
I was wanting to subscribe to Boxing Algorithm, and I was having a hard time finding them because I don't know if it's just the way I'm doing things or what, but I can't in a live chat, I can't press on somebody's icon anymore and go to their channel. It
It's not
doesn't
your
give me
fault.
that.
It's not your fault. It's they took that option out. Yeah, they did. They
Yeah,
actually
that's stupid.
you
They
can
should have
only
left that.
you can only do it on a replay on the chat replay.
Yeah,
That's it. Yep.
yeah. So, but he commented on one of my videos from earlier today, so I went ahead and subscribed to him since because I was able to go to his channel from there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, the I'm really wanting to help this community out any way that I can. And it seems like everybody's interested in how I do editing. Now, that being said, I do already have a tutorial, but it's not the tutorial on how I do things now. It's on how I did things a couple years ago.
Mm.
It's a video that's like it's a little under an hour long. Um, and I'll figure out a way to share it with people. That way, people could at least have something. But I'm just gonna let y'all know that's not a program I use anymore. And it's a good program. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like what I'm using now allows me to take things to a whole nother level. That
Yeah.
being said, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help y'all reach a whole nother level because when the community thrives, the sport of boxing can thrive.
Yes.
And that's what it's all about. I'm not about, what, I love growing my channel, don't get me wrong, but the whole purpose of my channel is to really push boxing.
Hell yeah. Hell
So
yeah, man. Peace to the Quags and peace to John Cable just joining us, brother. Can I just answer Jakal's question as to what happened to my lives? How come I'm not on? Um, it was that a certain person flagged me. So I finally got one flag, right? I got one strike, and it wasn't over the boxing contest or anything. I already spoke to them. There's a number you can call. I'm gonna give it out. You can call them. They said after 90 days it disappears. It's just that when you get the same two complaints from a person that's trying to flag you, and then they look into it, and let's just say I'm mentioning the person, that's sort of like a slam type thing. You know what I mean? So basically, they've taken away one of my powers, which is going in on somebody. So, I'm still gonna do it. I don't care because after the strikes go away after 90 days, I could wait 3 months to insult somebody again and reset. So it's all good. You know what I'm saying? And this is all in
So,
details. I'll be back Sunday though. I'm suspended till Sunday.
so you can't. What is it? You can't do what for 90 days?
No, I for a week you're suspended, right? If it happens again, then they do 30 days. And then no, then they do 30 days. Then if you go to the third one, then that's it, your channel gets taken down. But for the first strike, they give you a week, So it happened on Sunday, so I won't be able to get back on till Sunday.
So it was because of the Apple.
Well, it was because of the Apple. It was because because of this guy right here. It was because of this guy.
All right, we ain't gonna say his name, but yeah, I that puts it into context for me.
yeah, definitely. It was because of that.
What's funny? What's funny is you drew him on an apple, right? When I was in elementary school, what kids used to do is they would say, "Hold your tongue and say apple." Well, and then it sounds like asshole. So yeah, the apple is quite fitting.
Just like when you put your fingers in your mouth, you say I was born on a pirate ship, and then when you say it with your fingers in your mouth, it sounds like you're saying I was born in a pile of shit. Go ahead, try it. Go ahead, try it. This shit is hilarious, kid. Say I was born on a pirate. I was born on a pirate ship. Say it.
But you hold your tongue?
No. First say it normally. Say I was born on a pirate ship. Go ahead.
I was born on a pirate ship.
Now say it with 2 fingers in your mouth.
I was born on a pirate ship.
See?
Yeah. Yeah, it does sound like I was born in a pile of shit.
Yo, that shit is a classic along with this one. Ready? So after every number I say, you got to say Q at the end. All right? So 1 Q.
1 Q?
No. What comes after 1? So 1 Q.
2 Q?
Right. 3 Q.
4 Q.
No, 4 Q. Ah, bro, these are elementary fucking
yeah.
Jokes, bro. This is mad old, bro. Those are from my time, so I'm back in the Jurassic Park era, so that shit is old, son. But it's funny now because a lot of motherfuckers ain't hear them old shit. So yeah, man.
Well, you know what though, like there ain't nothing wrong with being old school to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, like me. I'm 34 years old. I'm old enough to appreciate this technology without completely relying on it at the same time. Like I'm to be honest with social media, I'm rarely on social media with the exception of YouTube. I really like YouTube, which is different from, like Facebook and everything else. And I got Twitter again, but I really use it just to promote other people's channels. I also put my stuff on there, but like the stuff where I'm beefing with other people, I actually don't put on Twitter because I think that just needs to stay here. But like when I'm like the video that you asked me to make, I don't know if you
by the way, I saw it. That was a great video.
Videos like that I share on Twitter, because it's boxing talk.
Right.
And then, other channels that, I think are doing a good job, when they go live, I share it on Twitter. And I don't have that many Twitter followers, but like Jacal Davis, he has more Twitter followers than I do right now.
Yeah.
He retweets that stuff. Other people retweet it. So it's like a we're all trying to achieve the same goal, trying to make people aware that these other channels do exist. Because a lot of them, some of them even have bigger subscriber bases than me, but I go to their live and they only got like a couple of people watching.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, y'all need to go check out this guy. He's live right now. He's talking boxing. If you ain't got nothing else to do, hit that link.
No doubt. Boxing algorithms is caro. No doubt, brother. But that's one thing that's always been about you, bro. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like maybe I would say about 8 months into you making videos and coming into the YTBC as the boxing as the YTBC student, you was already showcasing motherfuckers, and that's what's good about it, that you still got this formula. And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, should be thankful. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and by the way, I reached out to that girl, Keila or Kaya, I think it was the one that you featured. She's really she really, you know, thanks you for featuring her and stuff like that. And I told her, bro, that's a red glove. He does that on the norm. You know what I mean?
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, so she's very thankful for that, brother.
Oh yeah, she's cool. I've been subbed to her for a while, and yesterday she put out a tweet saying that she wants to hit 1,000 subscribers. Right. And here's the thing, you know, I also believe that when you do good things for other people, it just comes back to you naturally, you know. Oh, so yeah. I didn't tell her, you know, if you promote me, I'll promote you. I said, nah, I just went ahead and let her know I'm gonna go ahead and add you to the links in the description of all my videos. Same thing if it's like a drama type video, I want to leave other people out of it, so I won't do it those. But all my videos where I talk boxing, I got UJ, I put her now. I've been had you on there since I started doing it.
You know, I appreciate that, brother. That's why I always give you the shout out back, bro. I make sure, you know what I mean. And yeah, Nayoka, that's her name. Yeah, definitely. She's gonna be. I'm gonna try to get her on for Sunday's live. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, because
I'll try to get you on the panel as well, so that way it'll be 3 of us on there, and we can just talk boxing. And I'm very.
Oh yeah, and she got good boxing knowledge, man. Yeah, like she got real good. She got a real good outlook on boxing.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, she's from New York, just like you.
Yes.
And you know what? I just remember something. In a couple days, you about to have a birthday, so I'm gonna tell you right now, happy birthday, Jay.
Thank you, my brother. The 30th, which would be what I think Thursday. Yeah, definitely, man. I'll be 46, kid. Be 46.
All right. Well, you look younger than that, and I'm not just saying that. You know, you keep your tools, you know, sharp, so you don't look you don't look it.
It's that 180-pound puncher bag I got back there that keeps me still, you know what I mean? And I still hit that shit with no fucking gloves on. So it's canvas. So I know how to hit. So I don't really take skin off the hands. You know, like if you hit a canvas bag and, you know, when you scrape and you doing proper punching, you take skin off your knuckles and shit. Well, since my punching is proper and I know how to hook without scraping the knuckles, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of motherfuckers need to know how to throw a punch before they call it. You know what I mean? Piece of boxing science, no doubt, brother. We didn't see you. Sorry.
And I haven't heard it from his mouth, but somebody else told me that his birthday is on the 30th as well. You remember Frank Silva?
Oh yeah.
He someone told me that his birthday is on the 30th as well. So if that's true, Frank, and you come across this live, happy birthday.
Definitely. Happy birthday, brother. Fellow Turians out there, no doubt.
Yeah. I actually know quite a few people in my real life that have that same birthday. I was like, so when you say yours is on the 30th, I'm like, wait a minute. Why do I know all these people who were born on the same day? Even one of my ex-girlfriends was on the 30th. So it's kind of weird. We ain't gonna talk about that though.
Yeah, and you know what's funny too, that it's me and my wife's anniversary as well on my birthday. So you know what I mean?
Well, happy anniversary too.
Thank you, brother. Definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? 9 years strong. So, you know, and this is my high school sweetheart. I met her 8 years ago when I came to Florida, and we linked up, and ever since, you know. So you know, it's been a good trip so far. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, you know, I'm just glad that you're sharing this live and teaching motherfuckers the Wu-Tang, because now it's lethal now. You know what I'm saying? this is like you showing them the custom model patterns now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, real quick, I gotta tell you about this, Jay.
Yeah.
Yesterday, because you know how I do the spotlights, right?
Yeah.
1-2 Kid, I did a spotlight on him a while ago. Well, he did a spotlight on me yesterday, and Jay, you got to see this shit, man. He edited it together so well, and he used clips of Doc Holliday.
Oh shit!
And that shit was so nice. I was like, damn, this is. I try my best on my spotlights, but I had to say his spotlight was not just a spotlight; it was a homage, man. He was like he used that whole clip where Johnny, that was his name, right? Johnny Ringo, the one that he killed.
Yeah, yeah.
Johnny Ringo, and he's like trying to show off in front of Doc Holliday
with the gun, doing that.
Yeah,
and Doc Holliday just takes a fucking a regular ass cup, a tin cup, and does the same thing.
Yeah, he was, and when he's showing that clip, he's talking about how like some dudes don't like me because I call them out on their bullshit. They try to flex and all this shit, and then at the end of the day, I expose them for what they are. And he's like, and they really shouldn't be mad at him for that. And it was just, you got to see it, man. It's like a 3-minute video, and I was like, you know, as somebody who edits videos, I know he put a lot of work into that.
Yeah,
and it was fire the way he put it together. Like he used like little things from my intros, my outros, and I was just like,
it is dope, son. No doubt. I love when they show love like that. Yo, peace to Iron Kong 26 that just got in here, and Mr. Bruce motherfucking Vane as well. What's going on, fellas? Welcome.
No doubt. Big shout out to Bruce Vane. Yeah, I'll be a Huckleberry. I do declare.
You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Huckleberry? It's so great to see you, man. I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Mike Tyson, this motherfucker. No doubt, brother.
Word up. Just for those who are just now joining, basically the reason why I made this live is I'm reaching out and letting y'all know I want to do like a creators workshop where I show y'all how I do my edits, but I need somebody else to host it. So if anybody, you know, wants to come forward and volunteer, you know, it'd be much appreciated.
Definitely.
Oh, here. Hold on. We got another person coming in. Watch this. Watch this.
Oh, here we go, son.
What's up, man? What's going on? What's up? Red Glove, Jay Cotto in the building.
What's going on?
Nothing, man. I'm just chilling. Finished doing homework and shit with the kids. What's going on with y'all?
Just chilling with the Huckleberry, baby.
Yeah. I'm trying to help the community, but it's turning into a chill out session, which is all good. Cause here's the other thing. Rasclot, you and Jay Cotto been dudes that have been with me from the beginning. You know, Rascalot, you came not long after I started. And when I say came, I don't mean onto the YTVC, just
I got you
supporting my channel. Damn near the beginning, you know. And here's the thing: I'm UGC right now, but I never forget where I came from. It all started from #CombatTheBoxing. I still rep #CombatTheBoxing. Even my boy Black Horseman, who's the one who started the UGC, he's even acknowledged. He's like, Red also fucks with this #CombatTheBoxing, and I respect that, you know.
Yeah. So big shout out to UGC.
Yeah, shout out to the whole UGC. You know,
and shout out to those, man, that respect #CombatTheBoxing and realize that I was one of the first motherfuckers that niggas necks out here with the truth in boxing. You know what I'm saying? And then Ross Cloud with the MOBC, and then now the UGC. I'm telling you, it's to a point. And then we got eliminators. We got eliminators like Bruce motherfucking Vane. We got eliminators like Unrivaled. I mean, Tommy Temper. There's so many independent channels that keep it real. Keep it real and ready to step on your neck and cut that jugular with the ankle, bro.
You know, that is all facts. That's all facts. Yeah. Like, we're like a bunch of drug dealers who ain't dealing drugs. We're dealing boxing.
Right.
You know, boxing is our product. So come and see us. And we got other people you can go and see too. All different kinds of flavor. We got you know, we got like the White Widow, but it ain't Kush, it's boxing.
That's right. That's right. Word up. As a matter of fact, to put it in simpler terms, you motherfuckers could pick your poison. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
What up, Official? He's another one that I added to my
What's up, Official?
Official.
Yo, gang. Yeah. What's up?
Chilling.
Yeah, official. I don't know if you saw that, but on a video I uploaded today, I put a little promo where I added you, Tony's reviews, Sweet Science and McDojo, and Knockouts with Nika. All y'all are your channels are in the description of all my videos going forward. I put a bunch of channels there, but I just added y'all. So, hopefully people go into the description box from time to time, check y'all out and subscribe.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Sorry today. Thank you a lot, man. I appreciate it. In fact, as I was I wrote you something on Twitter in response. I was telling you, you know what? I was thinking about doing the same thing, doing the recommendations on my channel of the other channels, but I was like, okay, my channel is too small, it won't help anybody. But in fact, it could help because, like Mark was saying, see, every one of us have his own public, so there's always a couple of guys that appreciate your channel but didn't know about the other channels that you like, so it's good to
Exactly.
do as well.
And you know what else you could do? You can look out for smaller channels who, because you got, I don't know the exact amount, but I know you got over 400 subscribers. When you run into a channel that only got like 20 subscribers, but you see that they put out good content, you can help those channels out. That's how I started. I started doing spotlights. Jay said it was somewhere around 8 months after I started my channel. That sounds about right. I only had like 100 some odd subscribers when I started doing the spotlights. I was helping out channels that only had like 2 subscribers, so you definitely have at least enough people where you can help at least smaller channels, and don't be afraid to help promote some of the bigger ones too. They appreciate it just as much.
Yeah, sure. And just like you're saying, see, for example, my very favorite boxing channel on YouTube has only 160 subscribers, while it's by far my favorite channel, so yeah, definitely it would help some people.
Oh yeah, definitely. And Red, I wanna announce something. Are you what's your schedule looking like on Sundays? Like about maybe 7 p.m., 8 p.m. How's it looking?
Well, right now, because of this whole COVID thing, normally it wouldn't work out for me, but
right.
because of quarantine, Sunday nights are pretty much open.
Right.
So
okay, so from this day on until you're and if you can't commit, don't worry about it, but jump on once in a while. I'm gonna dedicate my channel on Sundays at 8 p.m. and me and RGM are gonna host. We're gonna call it The Plug, and we're gonna take Red Gloves Militant Whole Genius, and we're gonna take it onto my channel, and you guys can come on to the panel and plug your channel. Let everybody know what you're about. Right? Doesn't that sound like a good idea? I can help you out.
Yeah. That sounds like a great idea, because
everybody's welcome.
And Jay, he got people who watch him for all kinds of different reasons. So
yeah,
it's a good platform to let people know, the kind of content you do. And here's the thing: if you don't do edits, it's all good. DT3, who is a great channel in my opinion, he all he does is he hits the record button, he says what he got to say, and he uploads it.
That's
and
right.
he got over 5,000 subscribers. So I don't think he has a single edited video on his channel. And so you don't have, everybody got their own lane.
Yeah.
You don't have to do edits, you can just keep it simple and you can build a subscriber base that way. And Tommy Temper's there. He's been a little quiet, but maybe it's because I haven't properly introduced them.
No. I was trying not to interrupt. So go ahead.
What's up?
No, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, so I like to formally welcome Tommy Temper. Thank
you very much, Regulus.
Yeah, sometimes I call him Thomas Temperus. But yeah, Tommy, he's actually helped me gain subscribers as well. Y'all chop it up just for a little bit because these dogs are being loud.
No doubt, man. No doubt. So what's up, Tommy, man? What's going on, brother?
What's
Roscoe?
up, Tommy?
Jay? What's up, Russ Clint?
Well, I'm chilling.
No doubt, brother. No doubt, man. And I just want to say, man, you know, Red Glove Militant, he's been at this for a long time, and I'm glad that everybody that's in his chat, you support him, you support each other. If no one is subscribed or familiar with anyone that's on this live right now, everybody subscribe to each other. You know what I mean? This is
Right,
like
right.
because the YTBC used to be just like this. The way you're feeling now, where you're like, oh my God, this is refreshing. We can actually talk boxing. There's communication. We can actually have debates without arguing and calling names and shit. Like, this is for you. This is your home. We are, you know what I'm saying? We are your hosts when it comes to stuff like this. Me, Rosclot, Red Glove Militant, Haplotype Zero sometimes. I mean, you know, there are a lot of guys, man, Tommy Temper as well. Any person like Bruce Wayne, Bruce Vane says, smaller channels be having the best content. So basically, that's why we don't fuck with big channels. And I know exactly why, Mr. Vane, that I know exactly why this goes down. You know what I'm saying? My fellow uploaders, because all of this stuff is just basically a boxing ego or something else where it's like all fugazi filled with a lot of unnecessary fat, you know what I'm saying, that we got to trim and then feed the people real food. You know what I mean? So basically, they on some GMO shit and we're on some real shit when it comes to boxing knowledge, you know? And we just got, as a community, we got to stick together because each and every one of you motherfuckers on here, kid, have done your work, putting your blank on, and murdering motherfuckers out there that don't belong with all this shit. And I congratulate each and every one of you hard workers that are right there on this comment section. All of you guys, bro. All of you guys.
Right. Yeah. And I'm not entertaining trolls anymore. I blocked so many people recently. I can't do it. I'm not doing it. Anybody, you know, trolls. At first it was cool, but now when I realize that these people are literally just there to just be antagonizing and literally just invade your space when you try to be a real boxing fan and have fun, they troll and it's not fun anymore. It's like, okay, it was cool the first 2 times, but after 30 times, it's like, yeah, nah, you getting blocked. You know?
Exactly, bro. It's funny for the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm letting them do what they do. You know, I'm not worried about. You know, I've been hearing that even some of them been talking shit about me. You know what? God bless them. Let them do whatever it is that they gotta do.
Let me tell you something. That shit is gonna happen, bro. When I first got on here, my first year, bro, I was fucking niggas up with that nigga, with the next nigga. I was taking 3 at a time, 4 at a time, and then I said, you know what? Since I could do this on YouTube, let me go to Facebook. And I went to Facebook, and I was getting attacked by 10 niggas at a time, and that's why I perfected my craft, where I debate motherfuckers 3, 4 at a time. You know what I'm saying? And you guys have seen it. So it just gets to a point that you know, it just makes your skin thicker when these trolls come on and try to take over your live, and then when you embarrass them, you know what I'm saying? The best line, Red, that I think that you've ever fucking that they cannot deflect, bro, that their shields are straight butter, son, is when you say, but you're on my live. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just not because you can get when you kill a nigga, dog. Yo, but you're on my live. What are you doing here? Obviously, you're on my fucking tip. So get off my tip, you tippy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Yo,
get off my tip, you tippy. That's some funny ass shit.
And think about it, bro. Yo, we've been through every troll that there is out there, bro. We've been through gay ass trolls talking about all this gay stuff. We've been through the wannabe thug trolls trying to sell us thug juice. We've been through tribalistic trolls, bro. We've been through Disney trolls. We've been through all types of trolls, bro. And all of them, bro. If you take a look at all of our bodies, all the cadavers in our cavern, son, I'm telling you, bro, we could build the Tower of Babel in this motherfucker, son.
Hey, by the way, just
Hell
real
yeah.
quickly, I haven't said big up to Rasclot, to Tommy, and to Jay Caro. In fact, Jay Caro, I know you for a long time because when I started, you know, when I got introduced to YTBC, I started with Anthony Thunderdome, with Precise, and then I discovered your channel. But afterwards, I stopped following all the guys from the YTBC for a couple of years, and then only recently I remembered that you was around, or whatever, or maybe I found you on YouTube somehow.
Yes,
And,
sir.
yeah, it's a great pleasure, man.
Thank you, my brother. I mean, listen, me, Red, and Rasclat have always been around. And then there's one big channel. There's only one big channel that we all pay homage and respect to, because them motherfuckers are real, son. And you know who I'm about to say. 10 players. 10 players always backs up the small channel, bro. As big as they are, bro, they always show us love, dog.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah,
shout
10
out
Players
to
is a good
10
channel.
players. They I haven't seen them in a little while, but every once in a while they'll drop a video, and then I'll see comments from them in my own videos. So, big shout out to 10 players. I know that a lot of times they're busy, so I don't take offense when I don't see them for a while.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, Max Kuckerman. Listen, right now you are poking at a lion, dog. You right now, you just asked Bruce Vane, son. You must be out of your mind. You didn't take your meds this morning, brother. You asking this man to get off of Floyd Mayweather's jockstrap? Yo, Mr. Vane, you could go ahead and do your thing with that, bro. Go ahead and defend yourself, brother.
Oh, look, there's Tony's reviews as well.
Tony, what's going on, Tony?
This is what I'm gonna say. I think Max just has a bone to pick with Bruce. I actually have respect for Max as well. I'm gonna let them hash out their own thing. If it gets too out of hand, I'll ask them to kindly, take it to Bruce's channel, because I don't think Max makes content, but they could take it to Bruce's channel, and I'm sure Bruce would be more than happy to discuss it with them there if it gets too out of hand. But in the meantime, they're more than welcome to hash out whatever they want to in the comments section. But Tony's reviews, he's another one, that I think a lot of people are sleeping on, and here's the thing. I don't have to agree with all your content in order for me to direct people to your channel. It's not about having the same opinion, just as long as you're being genuine about it. Just as long as you're not saying shit like, this guy is the best, or I'll use a boxer I like. Just as long as you're not saying stupid shit like Triple G is the best middleweight of all time.
Right.
And trying to push that as facts. I like Triple G. I've always liked Triple G, but
or even say Khan is the best welterweight in the world.
I already know who you talk about, Jay. I know who that guy is.
Yeah. And who's another channel that I don't think a lot of people, I know you guys know of, but besides two channels, Sporting Icons is a really good channel. Man, like he got some such good content, and actually his video was the first video I saw that broke the Glovegate conspiracy, and like Sporting Icons been putting videos out for a long time that's been good, and I feel like dude don't get a spotlight enough. Like he got another really good content. And also the Boxing Librarian, dude been consistent from the beginning, never changed his platform, never switched up with or anything. Like those two dudes are really like genuine dudes. That's why I always salute you guys in my videos. Sporting Icons, Boxing Jedi, Red Glove Militant, 10 players. Like these dudes never stop being genuine. You know what I'm saying? Now I salute that.
No doubt, bro. Hell yeah, no doubt. And I'm gonna tell you something about Sporting Icons, man. That's my bro, all the way from across the waters in England. My man supported me when YouTube banned me, when I couldn't get on the phone anymore about subscribers and all this stuff, being on here 8 years and all that. My man went and showed support. All of a sudden, by the half hour, I got up to 1,000 subs. And and this is what I'm saying, like, don't feel discouraged. I've been on here for 8 years. Rascal been on here for a while. We were kept on the 600 to 700 sub count, bro. And it was if it wasn't for Sporting Icons supporting me, bro, I'm gonna keep it real, son. It wasn't for Sporting Icons telling motherfuckers, yo, why aren't you paying homage to motherfuckers that were on here? You know what I'm saying? Help my man Jay Cotto get up there, and look what happened. And I'm paying it in full now. You know what I mean? Red Glove has been paying it in full without nobody even doing nothing. So this is what I'm saying, man. Guys like us, bro, you guys really need to follow us. We'll follow you. We'll follow each other and just recruit the best. No, Gizmo, go sit down. That's my dog. Sorry.
That's all good. Yeah. So I guess this turned from, call out to try to start a workshop to, hey, just support each other. You got a channel, put that shit out, but also go ahead and support other channels.
Right.
That's why, when I saw that tweet from Nika and she was like, I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this for her, but why shouldn't I do it for some other channels too? So that's why I went ahead and included Official Sport Card. That's why I went ahead and included Tony's and Sweet Science with McDojos. And you know what? From time to time, y'all are going to see those little promos at the beginning of my videos because I want to push other great channels. Like when people come to see me, I want y'all to see them as well.
Yeah, nice. I hear you. Yo, Sporting Advantage. That's funny. I like that comment. You gotta read the comments. When I was yelling at my dog, he said I was yelling at somebody else.
And you know what? Sporting Advantage, that's another one that, I need to be doing a spotlight on. I got to do one on Iron Kong as well. Like these are all guys that I support.
Hey, and these guys could show up to the plug on Sunday. So on 8 p.m. they can come on, bro. They can, what I'm saying? We can talk boxing and they, what I'm saying? And we'll just switch off, bro. We'll switch off with everybody so they can come on the panel. You know what I mean? And they can plug their channels and let us know what they're about. They could kick a little bit of the boxing knowledge that they know. You know what I'm saying? That'll be great, bro. Hosted by RGM and me, Jay Cotto, and everybody else that's going to be on that day, bro, on Sunday that's coming up. It would have been sooner, but,
It's all good. So, you know what? That gives me some time to put out a little promo on my channel to let people know where to be.
Yes.
And, on that particular video, I'll just put a link to your channel because everybody will find out about these other channels come Sunday.
Sure. No doubt, bro. No doubt, man. And salute, like I said, man, salute to everybody that's working hard, man, and doing the best they can to keep, boxing alive, kid. Like I said, man, you guys are genuine. Everybody that's on the chat, everybody that's here, you all been genuine. And if you notice, a lot of YouTube relationships between uploaders and the commentators, they don't last as long as this has been lasting. You know what I mean? You had the gentleman here. You had the gentleman here on the panel. I'm sorry, sir. What's your name? The gentleman that's been watching me for a long time, and he used to watch Thunderdome and them. What's your name?
Official.
Official. There you go. My man, Official. He's been with me for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Charles Deeb's been with me for a long time. Hooker Mustang has been with us for a long time. He's been with a lot of motherfuckers that started their channel, like a lot of guys and a lot of you guys, bro. Every time you stay supported, you stay subscribed, you give us your 2 cents, you give us your boxing knowledge, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. You guys are very well deserving of whatever, you get as to us trying to reach out to you, even when we need help, even when we don't. We love you guys, bro. And when I say love, bro, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to think that I'm saying this with a folded fucking wrist. You know what I mean? This is genuine fucking love that we have for you guys, bro. And this is what I'm saying, bro. You guys ever need any type of help with bread, milk for your fucking house? If your kids need any type of talking to or whatever, and you can't reach out to anybody, bro. I'm a father of 3, an uncle of like 20, bro. Come see me. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for you in life, bro. Like I said, this is why I always say your boy in life. You know what I'm saying? This is a bond that we have here. This ain't just no multimedia shit. A lot of people use this multimedia stuff the wrong way. The way you use the multimedia is the way we're using it. To spread a positive message, to correct those that are trying to wrong and brainwash and butterfly effect all of you guys out there. You know what I'm saying? And always to keep it on a straight road. Like Mr. Miyagi said, Daya-san, you karate. Yes. Oh, you karate. No. You karate, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, real quick, another one who also shows shine on other channels is the UGC Boxing channel, aka Black Horseman. And you know what? That's another reason why respect that man, because he does it too. So we need to keep this going. If y'all have a Twitter or you have Facebook or what else, use that social media to share people's content. And you know, even if that gains somebody one subscriber and that subscriber is enjoying the content from that channel, it's worth it. Especially right now when there ain't nothing going on.
Hell yeah.
Red, I just want to say, out of all the time I've been on YouTube and all the people I've been mixing with, you by far have the biggest community spirit.
Oh, well, it's always been in me. I know every once in a while I go at someone's throat, but that's not really what I'm here for. Like sometimes, you know, you just got people who they're either unappreciative or they just don't understand what you're doing or why you're doing it. And you know what? It's all right if you don't understand, but don't try to get in the way. You know, and that's what some people try to do. They try to get in the way. And you know, I do want to push these channels who, you know, they're trying to promote the sport, and that's what we need right now. Yeah. You know, America, boxing used to be a major sport in America, and it's not anymore. You know, I would like to see it return to its former glory, but that's not going to happen if we stay divisive.
Right. And you know, you know what too, Red? A lot of the times, a lot of these channels are kind of low key jealous of these other channels, good channels, so that they constantly put out negative energy out there, and they want that. Like the more videos each one of us go at and say these guys' names, it just promotes them. So I just ignore it. And every now and then, yeah, I might talk about them, but I won't say their names, because these guys are so easy to spot. It's like, oh yeah, he's talking about this person or he's talking about that person, because we know who a Danny Garcia fanboy is. We know who the Deontay Wilder fanboy is. Like, we know who the stupid Amir Khan fanboy is. Like, all these type of people. Yeah, all these type of people. It's like, you don't even need to say their name. You know, like I said the other day, I heard someone debating, and Red beat me to it. The guy said the belts don't matter. I'm like, the belts don't matter.
How about this one, Roscott? How about this one? How about this one? Mike Tyson ain't fight nobody.
You know,
yeah.
Mike Tyson ain't fight nobody. Lennox Lewis and Evander Holyfield have a better resume than him. But meanwhile, these guys don't understand that they got 45.5 all the way up to 50% of the same fight selection. So how the fuck?
Right. I say that all the time.
Real quick, I just want to introduce Tibbetts Reviews.
Views. What's going on, brother?
I don't know if that's supposed to be Tony or is that just somebody completely different, but welcome to the panel either way.
It's Tony. I heard it. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, it's Tony. I heard him. I heard him chuckle.
Hold on. We them boys. Did I fuck up the name? Did my spell correction change it? Hold on. Let me know. I got locked back in.
Okay. Yeah. When I'll let you right back in as soon as you do it.
Yeah. By the way, Red, I just want to say something real quickly. Thanks to Tommy as well, Tommy Temper, because he was the first one who did a video on my channel, you know, promoting my channel. So I'll never forget that, and thank you a lot for that, Tommy.
Salute, Tommy.
You're very welcome, official.
No doubt, bro. You know, and peace to England, Australia, Ireland. You know what I'm saying? Yo, all you guys, bro, Scotland, all you guys. You have supported me more than the American fan base, believe it or not. Yeah. Believe that or not. Since I first got on the scene 8 years ago, you guys have been, and I'm not saying it to segregate you guys, but you know, I have to show exactly the platform that you guys come from, and you guys have supported me more. This is why. And as soon as Tommy Temple was subscribed for my channel, I had no idea he had these talents, bro, until he started putting shit out, and I was like, oh, Tommy has the force too.
Well, to be honest, I was inspired by Red, and that's no lie, because Red's been on the scene, he's been cooking away, and then all of a sudden it was just like, bam! He went on an editing course and he got a degree.
Well, I'm glad that I inspired you to do that, because you know, I'm only one person. I can only do so much, and you know, you even
stop being so humble. You're the man at the minute when it comes to editing within
Well, I'm talking
this
about
part of YouTube.
I'm talking about the promoting, other channels,
Okay.
But I appreciate what you said about me editing too, But yeah,
Inspired.
this is what I'm here to do, Jay Cotto, he inspired me to start my channel, and
YTBC student.
yeah, that was my original name. So and a lot of people don't know that, which is cool, that a lot of times that shows me like who's been with me for how long. And I don't get me wrong, I appreciate everyone, that just when I hear people say YTBC student, I know exactly how long they've been with me.
Right.
Hell yeah. And you know what's funny? Everybody on this panel has their own style.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat has their own style. Like I know Rasclot for being rational, kicking facts, you know what I'm saying, and being tremendously fucking hilarious, kid. That's my boy right there, and give you a lot of backup, right? Regular Militant, my man got jokes, kid. My man is nasty with the editing. At the same time, he kicks facts, and he's level-headed. You know what I'm saying? Tommy Temper. I had no idea that he had these fucking talents. I had no idea that he had such humor. I had no idea. That, you know what I'm saying?
Tommy's funny.
You know what I'm saying? He had mad. He has clarity in this motherfucking thing here. So me, I'm known for getting at motherfuckers, taking you out, pulling you out. You know what I'm saying? I'm there. I call you out. Like I'm just John Wick. That's just what it is. Everybody knows for that. Everybody knows. Everybody knows everybody for their different styles. That's why we're original, son. Everybody is an artist.
Yep. I was gonna say official scorecard is good at breaking down fighters, because I remember I heard him on he was on BDA the first time I heard him on BDA, and I was like, man, even though this guy is taking a long time to get his point across, he is saying some real stuff right now. So I like that.
Hey, I know Rasclot for being the most undefeated.
I've been following Rasclot for a minute. I ain't never see this nigga lose, so he ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Hey, I gotta tell
the
y'all,
MOAB? Is that it?
I gotta tell y'all a little story, right? Okay, one day Tony, he went live, all right, and I went ahead and I joined the chat, and it was I caught him off guard. I was like, Tony, I want to debate you, and he's like, all right, Red Glove, what you want to debate me on? I was like, I want to know why you got like 30 people watching and they ain't all hit the like button. Y'all are sleeping on Tony. He started laughing. He didn't realize that I was trying to get people to hit that like button for him.
Right. And did they hit it? Did they hit the like button?
That shit had tears.
Did they hit the like button?
Coming out my eyes.
I think so. I think at least a couple people hit the like button after that.
Yeah, because usually when you ask, it seems like no one does it, but that's a clever way to get people to like it.
Yeah, I try to be funny with it, and I like Tony. Ever since, here's the thing: very first interaction I had with Tony is he jumped on the UGC live. He had a disagreement with us, but like I said, I don't support your channel based on whether we have the same opinion. I support your channel on whether or not you support the sport of boxing, which he does. So I subscribe to him. I try to catch his lives whenever I can. I try to support him however I can. So, I was able to catch that live, and I saw some people was slipping, and I was like, y'all need to hit that like button. Like you like Tony. Nice. If you want him to keep doing this, you got to let him know you support him.
Boom. Hell yeah. Peace to.
I don't often ask. Like, I've just started recently asking people to put likes and thumbs up and subs because I just make videos. It's not like I'm dependent on YouTube taking off. Yeah. So I was dying laughing when you said that because I ain't gonna lie, I got the beast in me, the dog in me, and I thought I was about to have a debate for real. Whenever you thumbs up, I started dying laughing.
It's good to get those likes too, because that's how YouTube send your video out
Exactly.
You know,
That's why I always say. That's why I
yeah.
always say hit the likes in the way in, so that way the algorithms can hit the algorithm fucks. Yeah, man. Yo, peace out, man. You got a lot of people up here. Champ Ross, welcome.
Charles D and Champ Ross in the building.
No doubt. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. Welcome. No doubt. And also, hold on. I missed somebody right here. And it's Actual Facts Boxing Talk. What's going on? Welcome, everybody. IBT Immortal, no doubt. Justin Trouble. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Red Glove Military.
Real quick, I'm gonna bring Jake back on in a minute, but Jake usually don't stay on too long anyways, but he's a cool dude. He knows his boxing. But I gotta tell you, oh, you know this. I forgot you was on the panel with him. Angel Santos does a perfect Angel Garcia.
Oh yeah,
remember
yeah.
when you was doing your Bob Arum?
Yeah, I was doing Bob Arum. He was doing Angel. Yeah, bring him on, son.
But well, he's not in the backstage, but Jake is. So I'm gonna sit back just for a minute, let Jake spit his his truth bombs. So y'all welcome Jake to the panel.
Jake, how you doing? It's Bob Arum. How you feeling, buddy?
Oh shit! What's up, fellas? Man, you guys all make killer ass content, man. The one what just blows my mind, and maybe you guys can point me in the right direction on it. That it always confuses me because I watch boxing because I like boxing. Right. I watch YouTube because I like entertainment. I don't watch YouTube stuff to get taught about boxing. I like to learn about boxing watching the shit myself. And what really hurts the YouTube boxing community, I think the most, is, oh, you're a casual this, okay, so run them off. Like, turn casuals into hardcores, man. I mean, boxing's hurting in the United States so bad that you want to make it smaller by, running people down, running them. It just blows my mind. I never could wrap my mind around it because everybody's making good content.
Right.
And even with all the bullshit out there, there's always a little bit of truth, even in the videos that are complete bullshit. But I applaud everybody that's here. I applaud all the guys at the UGC. I mean, I listen to everybody except for, them guys that are way over there. That's just a little too much for me. But
yeah,
I think you guys all spit fire, man. All the UGC, Bruce Vane. Hated to see that the UGC, a lot of them guys got sideways with each other. But you know what? I like them all. They're all super entertaining to me, man. Awesome. But like I said, all I could say to all you content creators, man, the one thing that I would just I just don't like seeing it, man, is don't alienate people and make them feel like they're lesser than other people because, you know what we need, what boxing needs? We need a fuckload of casuals to come over and start becoming hardcore because UK is going to kick our fucking nuts in for the next 2 decades if our communities don't get together, our fans don't get together, and our boxers don't start learning how to fucking box, bro.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. I agree with you. I agree with you on that. But as to turning casuals into boxing fans, we have tried to do that and we're doing that. But there are some casuals that go up against guys like us who've been watching boxing before they were even walking. Right, and we're trying to educate them, or we're trying to entertain them, however they want to put it, and they always go against the grain. They always want to, you're, and then right away they want to call us casuals first.
Yeah, see, I don't think those guys are casuals. I think they're trolls.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Some of them are just man fans, and they're not actually fans of the sport.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's why I always make sure, and I said I always welcome casuals who are willing to learn and are respectful. You know what I'm saying? And I love casuals who actually do their homework, do their research. You know what I mean? That graduates them slowly but surely. You know what I mean? Because everybody got to start off somewhere. You know what I mean? And that's the problem here. And it's the same thing with boxing. Guys are starting off from high level tiers, fighting guys. You know what I mean? And all this, but they forget about these levels. You know what I mean? They forget about all the levels. So and Jake, I'm gonna subscribe to you, brother, because this is the first time I'm hearing of you. And I've been on here for 8 years, man. They're new content creators, man, that I've been. Because I'm too busy wiping my ass with these guys out here that are the trolls. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if you've seen my content, but they'll tell you, bro. I'm a professional virtual jailbird, bro. From being, in Facebook jail, in YouTube prison. You know what I mean? I'm a professional virtual convict and shit. You know what I mean? So,
you're econ.
Yeah, so it happens, bro.
No, And I agree, man. I'm 100% with you. My deal was with it. I mean, telling somebody, because I'll be the first. I tell people all the time, fuck yeah, I'm a casual. I've been watching boxing for 30 fucking years.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm casual compared to who? Some people are casual compared to me, and I'm casual compared to, because there's levels to the game, just like you said, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and I get accused of being, oh, you're just a fanboy for Crawford. If Crawford being my favorite fucking fighter makes me a fanboy, that motherfucker's legit ass entertaining. All these people got all these people in his weight class put up as the, you know, everybody's got a pound for pound list, and somebody in that weight class is in that top 5.
Right.
I got my guy beating everybody else's guy that's even in that class. So,
Right.
I mean, I don't know. It's just a lot of people like to, it's more of a dick measuring contest. I know more than you do versus, hey, let me educate you, or, you know, it's just wild. But you guys all spit fucking fire, dude. RGM's been fucking going ham lately, man. Getting better every day.
He's on fire.
Hey, RGM, I'm going to bounce off here and just sit back and listen to y'all. So you guys get some more people on here. RGM, check your Discord, bro. I got a hot something for you, man. Just hit me up when you get done. It's gonna blow your mind, brother. I'm gonna hand this gym to you. I spit it last week. Nobody picked up on it, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna spit it one more time, and we'll go from there. And it has a lot to do with your last video you popped up, so you'll dig this shit. Danny Garcia, you guys are gonna fucking hate me.
Oh man, I can't.
I'm out.
Please, brother.
All right, thanks, fellas.
Yeah,
Stay healthy.
I just want to say this to you, Jake. This is how I look at it. Everybody in boxing that watches boxing, even fighters in boxing, when it comes to knowledge, we're all fucking casuals at some point in time. There's 18 different weight classes, counting atom weight. And there's 4 champions at any given time in every single division. It is impossible for one person to know everything about every division and every fighter in that division that's a top tier fighter. You're talking about you could have 40 top 10 fighters per weight class. Impossible.
Yeah, especially in this bullshit ass era, it's very impossible. But back then it was easy to measure. That's why I'm saying.
Hey, you know what? Unrivaled might know every fucking champion.
And that is fact. That is
Unrivaled.
fact.
That dude probably know every fucking champion.
That is fact.
Yeah, but that dude's a savant.
Oh, he does know every single champion. He's proved it to me and Tommy. We was on his live one day. We was just talking, and he was like, pick any division and any sanctioning body. I could tell you who the champion is, and he did it. I mean, we didn't go at it too long, but you know, we try to throw some screwballs at him, and he hit him out the park every time.
Okay, I take that back. There was one human being alive out of 7 billion that knows every boxing every division. But outside of that one person, we all casual at some point.
Well, Tony, he's an anomaly. So what you said is pretty much spot on. Mark is just unrivaled. He's just an anomaly. Like he'll even admit to it that he just has a ridiculous memory.
Yeah,
and
he's got a boxing Rolodex in his mind, bro.
He does. Like sometimes you say something and then he'll be, well, actually, blah blah blah. You know, you're like, okay, like.
And you know what I like about Unrivaled? You know what you're talking about if he ain't stopping you and correcting you. That really happens with me. That really happens with Rosclaw. That really happens with Red Glove. So when you're on the panel with Mark, you better come correct, son.
Yes, a fact.
If not, you're gonna get hit with the ruler.
You get a fact check. And the strange, not the strange. The nuts thing is he's not even 30. The amount of information in his head is just insane.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And you know what, Sporting Advantage? That would be a very good debate. The Boxing Librarian versus Unrivaled. That shit would be fucking awesome.
I think they would. Do you guys remember? You guys in the very beginning. Kato, you might remember. Remember, there was a time where they was going at each other it was like real brief when Mark was new, and then they hashed things out.
This was like a year and a half ago, if I'm correct.
Yeah, and then they hashed things out. Now everything is straight. Like they like the freaking Thanos and Darkseid right now.
Fucking Starsky and Hutch, dog.
Yeah,
Hutch boxing.
Yeah, like for real.
Yeah, man. So, Red, I'm gonna jump off, man. Thank you for having me, brother. I'm gonna be waiting. If you're still gonna do the tutorial, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna be on the sidelines, man. I'm gonna let somebody else come in because from what I see, you've got 6 on the panel, and I think
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off too, Kato. I'm gonna jump off too. Red, salute everybody.
Definitely.
Jake, Tommy Temper,
Salute, guys.
Cards, the Jedi, and right on Red Glove. I'm gonna still be listening, but I gotta go do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on here, brother. Thank you so much. Everybody support Red Glove, support
Salute.
support each other.
Salute everybody in the chat too.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody subscribe to everybody. I'll be subscribing to your channels. Red, thank you, bro. Much love.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Yeah, I probably won't be on much longer, but we could chop it up for a little bit longer, guys. You know, but yeah, like definitely, I'm down for helping people up their subscriber counts in any way that I can. You know, that's really the sole reason why I made Twitter again. I don't really do much else other than this is how my Twitter goes, right? I share people's content, and then I every once in a while message Ebony Bridges just to fuck with her a little bit. Cause she's cool. Oh yeah, and Ishay Smith, he's cool too.
Man, I have to tell you something.
Bro, speaking of Ishay, dude, I'm gonna put it like this. I don't like talking about these group of people that are in this certain group, but these dudes were calling Ishay a pussy and all this because he went against that glove game. I'm thinking to myself, this is a motherfucking boxer, an ex-world champion, and y'all calling him a pussy over the internet because he doesn't match y'all's narrative. Like the ignorance, the audacity.
Yeah, that's just disrespectful. Like when he released his last video, it was either the last one or the one before, but I was just like, the man dedicated 20 years of his life to the sport. Now he's dedicating some time to the community. Go ahead and subscribe to him. And he appreciated that. Like he thanked me for doing that. And he don't have to do that. He's put a lot more into the sport than I have, if I'm being honest. But he's a very humble and appreciative dude. He just don't like the BS, and I can respect that. And now we got the blue glove militant. He's my arch nemesis.
Nah, man, so. Look at my name, man. You did not blue glove militant.
Oh, militant. And then we got
everybody got me on. Everybody got me on in the bitch, man.
And then we got hold up. You can get to antagonizing me in a little bit, but then we also got UGC Boxing Channel, aka Black Horseman. Welcome to the panel, fellas.
Thanks, Red. Hey, don't duck that blue glove work. Go ahead, blue glove.
Hey, man. I got blue Fartsworth better than red glove militants memes and stuff, man. I got contents too, man. You know what my content is? Everybody that's wearing me in the world, baby, because I'm a pimp.
He's a pimp. I'm sorry, I can't fuck with you.
Hey, I'm just trying to protect everybody, all right? I'm Miller Pimp, baby.
Miller Pimp. Hey, but yeah, I was trying to set something up where, sometime in the near future, I could help people learn about this editing shit, but we ended up just, start talking about how we can make this community better, share each other's content. I've already been trying to do it. And, Jay Cotto has said that this Sunday, anybody can plug their channel on his, he's going to do a live on Sunday. So, but Black, you got any input on this? I know you also push channels. You did a spotlight on my channel, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, bro.
Hey guys, I'm sorry I had to come back. I wanted to say what's up to Angel. How you doing, Angel? It's
Tyson. He jumped off.
He jumped off. Damn it! I missed again. God damn it! I'll see you guys later.
All right, peace, Jay. What were you saying, Black?
No, I was saying, for those that know me, you know, I've been that way from jump. You know, that element is that's really who I am, man. Helping people, um, giving the spotlight to others. You know, my journey in this YouTube is YTBC. I've seen a lot of people get mistreated just because they may not have a channel. They may, you know, not have a lot of subscribers, and it would be kind of messed up because they don't have the platform to really get their message heard or their opinion heard. So, you know, I made sure when I got to that position that I make it an open platform where people can speak. And next thing you know, it turns into a clique, and then it turns into a community. And you kind of just see the difference from the wave that, we on, and then you compare it to others. Not a lot of people have that same mentality as you, Red, and myself, and many others, that's been on this panel to help other people, man, because they so competitive and they so ego driven that a lot of these people just turn into trolls. And like what Jake was talking about, a lot of these guys might have boxing knowledge, but what's your boy name? Jedi Master, whatever his name is. I can't remember his name, but
Jedi.
Yeah, I mean, I think he may have said something about like but about the envy. People get jealous, man. They see the success of somebody, and so they do little, videos and try to critique and this, that, and the other. And of course, you try not to feed into it. Every now and then you got to body these motherfuckers just to put them in their place. But for the most part, man, these people is thirsty. You got thirsty ass channels that is just looking to take your attention away. Because when they see something that's working, they really want to actually create action and want you to actually focus on them instead of actually making the sport of boxing better and making the YTBC better. Because hey, man, it's been a lot of trash going on in the YTBC, and it just took certain individuals to kind of like break apart from the trash and start their own movement. And it's just, I think it's in a great place right now. So it's like we gotta, focus on the war within this YTBC, where it's really between integrity versus the fake shit. And everybody that I rock with, man, we move with integrity. And a lot of times people take it personal when we speaking this real shit. That's why we came up with Truth is the New Hate, because we speak the truth and they feel like we hating on them, or we affecting their super chats, or we're affecting whatever it is that they got going on, when we little channels compared to most of these guys. But the whole bottom line is, if you niggas was keeping it real from jump, you wouldn't be offended by what we saying, and you wouldn't be focused on what kind of content we putting out. So it's just crazy, man. Guys like Red and everybody else on this panel, these other individuals, they're gonna stay focused on what we got going on because they scared. They scared that shit ain't gonna be the same, and it's not. Little by little, man, people ain't gonna be feeding into these bullshit narratives and these agendas that they pushing. They want to hear something real, and that's what it's about.
Oh, well said, Black. Actually, Red, just give me a second. I just want to give a shout out to Black, because you've had me on your channel list for quite a while, and I really do appreciate that, Black. So shout out to you, mate.
Hey, man, I salute all content creators. I'm a content creator myself, and I'm a fan of other content creators. That's why, shit, when I found Red Glove Militant channel, I was a fan right away. So I jumped on the Red Glove Militant wave before, Red Glove started just blowing up and just getting into his wave, man. He fully in his element. But I'm glad that I was part of the journey. That's why everybody that's here now, man, this is a great time, to be part of the RGM movement, because he's only gonna get better and better. And that's the great thing about being a content creator. With much time that you put in, you're gonna get better and better. And Red got his own community. Everybody else on the panel who got their channels, like Tommy, and y'all got your own communities, man. And that's the beautiful thing about it. I like being able to go to a channel and they got their community there, and I like the fact that I can be entertained, I can be informed, and I ain't got to worry about bullshit drama and dumb shit. We done seen enough of that. So big ups to you, Tommy and Red, man. I'm just honored to know y'all and have y'all on my channel tab. Cause y'all could have been like, fuck you, Black, don't put me on your channel tab.
Hey, by the way, just real quickly, Red, I'm gonna drop off. I'll keep on listening, but I'll leave some space for someone else. Anyways, thank you for having me, Red, and peace to you and everybody else on the panel. I'll be in the chat room.
All right, official. You're always welcome here.
You know, Red, I think the biggest thing is, bro, like how you shouted out my channel. I really do appreciate that. And I'm going to, return the favor as soon as I put up my next video. But a lot of people on here, it seems that they're so scared that if, like what you did for me, people are so scared that they're going to put shine on somebody else, that it's going to take shine away from them. And if people like you, they're going to like you regardless of who else they listen to. It's not like people are going to jump ship and be like, oh, if I be like, yo, go to Red Glove's channel, people aren't going to be like, Red Glove's better than Tony. Fuck him. We're on Red Glove now. You know what I mean? Like, people are going to keep listening if they like what you're saying. But it seems like on YouTube, nobody wants to shout nobody out because they're too scared they're going to lose fans.
I agree. Yeah. But the reality is this. The viewers, they can like you and the channel you're shouting out. And guess what? When y'all do collaborations, they see that shit as two worlds that they love colliding. And then it becomes a beautiful thing and it happening right before their eyes. It's kind of like the Marvel movies. A lot of people like Iron Man, a lot of people like Thor. When they saw them Avengers, it became a superpower in the world of movies. That shit can happen right here on YouTube.
Yeah. Damn, I thought you were a DC guy.
Horrible, homie. Hey, that's real, Red. Hey, that's real talk, man. And you know what it is, man? A lot of people have kind of become conditioned to look for one superior that they can follow and take instructions from. I never could understand that, man. Like, I like the fact that we got a movement where everybody is their own free spirit, their own thinking, they got their own perspective. Like, you can go to Tony Reviews, Tommy Temper. Like, man, they who they are. Ain't nobody over them, and they not over nobody. I feel the same way. Like, people be trying to call me general and shit. I'm like, nah, don't do that. You know what I mean? I'm just a homie black. You know what I mean? And I don't like that shit. Everybody got something that they can contribute. Even people that don't have channels and they come up, if they can come and add to the discussion, add to the show, I'm cool with it. As long as you're not trolling, trying to distract and make the shit like it's just all about you, hey, we can rock. But yeah, I don't know. For some reason, people feel like they can't shout each other out, and they feel like they can't collaborate with other people because it takes away from their own personal shine, and that shit's weak. To me, I feel like the more you can shine and give promo to others, the more you actually are bringing shine to yourself, and you being actually known for doing something positive, not something egotistical, but something like, you know what? Yeah, you got talent. Like Red, with all the fucking talent and the editing, dope content he put out, he's still humble enough to, shout out other people, do a spotlight video, so on and so forth. And that's the difference between the wave that we on, man. No matter how much success we have, no matter how many subscribers, how many views, we're gonna always be able to say, you know what, this guy right here is dope. Go check him out. And that's the dope shit about us over here.
Yeah, for sure. And what we don't gotta do is we don't gotta go to some other channels trying to jump on their lives and talk shit to them. We can create a live of our own and build others up. And that's what I'm all about, so I'm honored to, be in the presence of Tommy Temper, Black Horseman, Tony Reviews, Angel Santos, who, even though he don't make content, he contributes a hell of a lot. So, I'm honored to have these people on my panel, Jay Cotto earlier and Official Scorecard. And, the list just goes on and on. If we could build each other up, that's way better than tearing each other down. Like, that's why when Ronald Finkley was talking about that he's here to build bridges, you know what? So what if he timed me out before? He's speaking, he's speaking my language now. So I ain't gonna turn away from that.
Yeah, bro. I let Ronald on my I don't know about Finkley, but Ronald Finkley, same person, my bad. Let's think about somebody else. thing about a guy named Cairo or some shit like that trolls the shit out of my page. But anyways, I let Ronald on my live that I did the other day with you, Red, because you know me and him have gone back and forth forever in my comment section, forever over Deontay Wilder. But my thing is this: if me and you don't agree with something, that doesn't mean I can't see your perspective and I can't find clarity in what you're saying. Because my thing is, I like opposing views versus just views that align with my own. Because if you don't hear an opposition to what you think, then you'll never think different and you'll never see things different. So that's why I like people from the other side to try to sway my opinion so I can see what they think, to think differently about how I think, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes total sense. That makes total sense to me, because I rock with someone from the other side, and we disagree on a lot of stuff, but we still respect each other, and that's what it's about. Bottom line.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. We don't have to have the same opinions. I'm not looking for an echo chamber. I'm looking for a team. And a team, you know, there's people that I won't be able to entertain because I'm just not their cup of tea. But Tommy Temper can, but Tony can, Black Horseman can, you know, Jay Cotto can, Rasclot can, you know, and the list goes on and on. So even if I'm not someone's cup of tea, it's all good. You know, that there's somebody out there who can entertain you and give you a good perspective on boxing.
Yeah, man. You know, also a challenge too, man. As a content creator, you know, I've seen some people, not anybody on this panel, or anybody that jumped off, but I've seen other people throughout their journey, man. It's hard for them to stay humble with the success they have. It's like through their growth, they look at it as like they more powerful or something like that. You know, I mean, I've been on this platform for a while to where, you know, it's like I don't allow that shit to get to my head, because at the end of the day, I got a real life, you know what I mean, outside of YouTube. And some people cannot distinguish between, you know, or separate the two, you know, and some people allow it to get to their head, you know, but I don't care, no matter what I go through, man. I've had channels snap, you know, being hacked and all of that shit, but it don't matter, man, because the passion of me being on this thing, or the purpose of me being on it, is because I'm passionate about the discussion, the boxing talk, networking with real brothers. And it was never driven by money or views or attention. And that's what the issue is mostly in this YTBC, why so much conflict is. You got a lot of people just doing shit just for attention, man. You know, don't matter if it's something negative. They can say something one day and then they'll switch up their damn story just to get more attention, because they know, oh crap, I can get attention over here, so let me just be fake. But then you got niggas like Red Glove that'll pull your whole card. So it's just shit like that, man. People just do silly shit just to get the attention, and it's just crazy, man.
Yeah, and here's the thing: I'm not even looking to pull whole cards. It's just, you know, some people, they try to get in the way.
But they ask for it though, Red. They'll say you can fact check.
Exactly. You say anybody could fact check you. Don't get mad when I fact check you. You say anybody, anyone. I'm anyone. So, you know, but it is what it is. And you know what? For those who, you know, they want to write me off and call me a troll, God bless them. You know, apparently they got something in their heart that they, you know, some kind of toxicity and vitriol against me. It's all good. God bless them. But as for me, you know, somebody was talking shit about me today, and I could have did one or two things. I could have made this live about them, or I could try to do something positive. I'm trying to help people learn how to do their editing, and it turned into channel promotion. Either way, it's something positive.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question for you about editing, and it's not really about editing. This is what my question is: how the hell do you get away with playing music? I could literally make a video, a car could pass by outside my house playing a song, and I'll get copyrighted. Like, I can't have no type of nothing. It just sound like that, what? And then YouTube will still catch me. So how the hell do you get around that?
Are they blocking your videos?
I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm just blessed because there's nothing I do. There's nothing I do like specific, like I try to put it low enough where it's not overpowering, but high enough where people can hear it. And really, the beats that I use is just to set the mood for whatever it is I'm talking about. You know, but to be honest, I don't know how I get away with it. You know, I don't know. It just every time I upload a video with copyrighted music, I'm like, I say a short prayer, I press that upload button, and it just seems to work out.
I can answer that one if you want. Basically, when it comes to copyrighted music, what I do is if there's a track I want to use, what I do is I rip the track, I'll put it on my video, I'll upload the video, but I won't make it public. I'll let it sit and see what the algorithm comes back and tells me. Now, 9 times out of 10, it'll get claimed, but that doesn't mean you get a strike. If you put the music credits of the video within the video itself, and provided that they'll claim the video, but if you get the music credits in and they will allow you to use it, you can't make any money off the video, but you can still use the song. But that doesn't apply to every single song, but generally it does.
Okay.
See, I have an issue. It's called the LDBC. They fucking hate me. Like I only have 650 subs, but I am like public enemy #1. Like they go as far as making fake accounts with my name on their channels, acting like they're me. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You're going through the baby stages, fam. Yeah, I've been crack horseman, whack horseman, all kind of shit out here. So yeah.
I've been blessed in that area. One dude called me dead glove militant, and that was it. That's all I've had. So I've been blessed in that area. Yeah, unfortunately, there's haters.
We got a blue glove out here too. We want all the smoke.
Yeah. Yeah. Angel's funny as hell, man. He I used to think that he was like real strict, like no nonsense. But once you get to know him, man, he's funny as hell.
That dude funny as shit. Sounds just like Danny's dad.
Yeah, he does. When he does that Angel Garcia, that's just some of the funniest shit. But yeah, so hopefully, Tony, that helps a little bit. Unfortunately, you got a whole community of people who don't like you. But here's the good news. There's a bright side. You got a whole community of people over here who do like you. So, you know, unfortunately, that doesn't help with the copyrighted music. But at least, you know, you got guys like me and I don't know if Black remembers you being on the live a while ago, but you know, we fuck with you.
Yeah, I mean that was a real long time ago. Whenever you know, I called.
Yeah, it was a while. And Tommy now knows about you, and now you know about Tommy. Like everybody need to network with each other. You know, like that's some real shit that Tommy. That's some real shit that Tommy was spitting a little while ago. Like that's a good way to see if you know, to test the waters without, you know, getting a strike.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Red, not to promote my channel while I'm on your panel, but Champ Ross was asked a couple of times. Hey, it's Tony's Reviews, TONEY 'S Reviews. I can't type while I'm on my cell phone, or else I would have typed it to you, Champ.
Well, Champ, this is what you do, right? Go to not my last video, but the video before, the one where I was with the paper champ on the thumbnail. If you go there and you go to the description, it's one of the first links to channels that I got there. So if you have a hard time finding it, I've got the link to his channel there. And it's all good, Tony. Tony, you can, you know, plug yourself a little bit. This is about building others up. You know, I don't, just as long as you're not like, oh, and don't forget to buy my merch. Oh, and don't forget about my Patreon. And as long as you're not doing that, I don't mind it.
Bro, Tony, you got merch?
Yeah, man. I said underwear, and I wear them first too.
We almost earlier today, we almost thought that we saw some, or Charles thought that he saw some UGC socks. and there was some UGG boots that turned out to be UGG boots.
Yeah, he walked right up on the chick, and she probably thought she was gonna get robbed or something. I'm like, Charles, what you doing, man? He's like, can I take a picture of this? I'm like, bro, she's probably scared as shit.
And you know, Charles, I think he says he's what, 6'4"?
6'2", 6'3".
Yeah. He's a tall dude from what I understand. So walking up on people trying to get pictures of their ankles.
Yeah.
Trying to look at her feet.
She's probably like, this dude got a fetish or something.
Hey, Tony Review, somebody in the chat says he can probably get you some beats or something like that to play in the background.
Oh, and you know what? You know what? Since that guy Sweet Science and McDojos, he has a channel that he makes beats. And the only thing he asks is that you just credit him, which is basically what Tommy was talking about. So the name of his channel that he does the beats on is G Lee Industries. So if you just the letter G and then Lee, Lee Industries, you could check that out. And he ain't gonna claim your shit.
That's dope. That's dope.
Actually, let me give a little bit more information to Tony. Tony, if there's music on YouTube that you want to use, open YouTube up in the web browser, go to the video that has the music in it, and just copy the bit that says music music in this video all the way down to the people that own the rights to the music, and just paste that into your video. You should be good, provided that it's not like
paste it into the description.
Yes.
Hey, I always wonder if the bigger channels can get away with using copyrighted music and still monetizing it. Because sometimes I'll be
no, you can't, unless you get a certain type of license. But the cost of that license, you'd have to be a very big channel to make a profit out of it, and even then, you'd have shared revenue on the yeah.
To me, it's stupid though, because if anything, channels are bringing the artists people to listen to them. Because if I play a song you've never heard before, you're gonna try to find it if you like it. So I just made that person money by it being on my video without even getting any percentage of what they're getting.
Hey, but on the real, like there's times where I've used certain sounds and they'll monetize my video. So they'll still get paid off my video, but I can't monetize it. You know what I mean?
Damn.
But you know what you can do? This is a little bit of a workaround. I mean, I don't monetize, but this is something that you can actually do, because if multiple people claim your claim a video, they have to share the revenue. Well, you could have a secondary account. You claim your own shit. That way, you're still getting some money if somebody else claims it later on. So it's not a complete workaround, but at least gets you something.
Yeah.
You know. So you just have. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry, Red. Just one other quick point is.
If you still on, Red, I'll be back in like 10 minutes. I got to jump out.
All right,
Matt. We've all grown up playing computer games or stuff like that. So if there's any soundtracks to computer games that you liked while you're growing up, the chances are they will be copyrighted. I mean, for example, I use I can't remember the name of the track, but it's from Turok 2, and it's quite a heavy beat, not copyrighted at all.
Bro, you went way back.
I'm showing my age.
Yeah, I've been using like the Mike Tyson's Punch Out a little bit, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, you know, just where it fits. Sporting Advantage. What do you mean, like? Because he said something about doing a diss track. People actually been asking me to do one. Because I made a parody. You know, some of y'all seen it. And really, that was just all in fun. But people have been asking me to do a part 2 on that guy. And, you know, especially since, you know, he wants to spam my shit, you know, I just might do it.
Yo, is that the thing that I was joking with you about in the comments section?
Yeah, with Danny Garcia. Yeah.
Yeah, who's the greatest atom weight all the way through heavyweight champion ever?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, all right. I understand he loves Danny Garcia. The guy's from Philly. I get it, all right. But just because you love him that much does not mean that I have to love him that much. You know, and I don't fault anybody for, liking the boxers that they like. Just understand others like the boxers that they like. And as long as I respect you for it and you respect me for it, then we won't have a problem.
I mean, that's how it always should be, though.
Yeah.
Exactly, Tony. Like, it's like I said, we don't got to agree on everything, but, I respect what you do. That's why, I didn't even, like, Tony, you could be honest. I didn't reach out to you and say, hey, I'm going to do a promo for you. You think you do one for me? I didn't do that. I went ahead and just made it. And whatever good karma comes my way, it comes my way. I don't do things for people in the hopes that I get something in return. I do it because I want to do it,
But here's the thing about it, though. I'm not gonna lie, like that caught me by surprise because like I played your video, right? And I was like getting some orange juice because it was early in the morning, or at least early for me when I first woke up. And I heard the beat, then I heard the voice. I was like, is that me? And I walked over there and then I saw myself. I'm like, oh shit. But
I'm on TV.
But the thing about it is, you said you subbed to me, right? And I told you I subbed back. If I really hadn't subbed back, then I would have never seen it. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it actually shows that I did what I said I was going to do. And I mean, just off top, I'm going to shout out your channel because I really like that, especially how it was edited. It was real good, better than what I can do.
Hey, it's a thought that counts. I'm not, if you do it and I see it on your channel and I'm like, you didn't put nowhere near as much work as me, I'm not going to cry about it. Like, to be honest, you don't even have to do it. But if you do it, I appreciate it. Like we're men on this platform. Like we don't got to be petty. So I'm not gonna be petty about shit like that. Like whatever promo I get from you or anybody else, it's appreciated, regardless if it's just you just mentioning me or making a whole promo. To be honest, like what really what really inspired me is not that long ago I heard that song "My Chick Bad," and when Nika was like, I can or she was saying she wanted 1,000 subscribers, and I was just like, you know what, I could put some promo for a couple channels, not just hers, but a couple other people that I think deserve, to get more traffic their way. That's when you came to mind. I was like, I could start out with the big pimping, and then when it gets to her, I put the "My Chick Bad," and then I could I'm always looking for a way to put some kind of comedy into it. So that's when I made that disclaimer talking about that she's not actually my chick. You know what I'm saying? So, I just try to be creative with it and everything. But whatever you do, like, and you don't really edit that much. So I wouldn't expect you to do a whole bunch of editing just to give me some shine. But I appreciate that you appreciate what I did for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, I mean, that's why whenever I seen you live, I jumped on immediately because I just want to throw that out there too for all the other people. Like, I really do appreciate that. Like, it means a lot because, like you said, that's not something you told me about, something we discussed or something you had to do. And, hopefully what I'm hoping is mine and your channel is about the same size. So, unlike some channels, I've never paid for a sub. So everybody that I have is a real person. So hopefully you can accumulate all my subs and it'll put you over 1,000.
And same here on my side. Same here. Hopefully you can accumulate a lot of my subs. And that's what it's all about. Like we're helping each other out. And don't be afraid to promote Tommy too. He got a channel. But I'm just saying, it's a good thing that we're doing, and we don't even have to try to, be sleazy about it. We're helping each other out with the best of intentions. And you know what? Like Tony, you're representing this sport just like I am. As far as I'm concerned, we're brothers to an extent, you know, and I'm gonna help my brothers out.
And that's the way it should be.
Yeah, like I said, I just think, you know, for me personally, no matter how big my channel, if it ever gets big, it may never grow. I don't really care. I don't really do it for that. But if it did, you know, I don't do this for money. I'm good. So like I said earlier, I feel like a lot of people, they're too worried about it touching into their pockets to where they're not going to do what you did. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm not even monetized. I probably should do it, but I'm not in it for the money. I'm not. I just do it because it's just a hobby. It's something I'm passionate about. The money's not important.
I've always said if I really wanted to grow, I would just lie and be like, I love Canelo, I love Manny Pacquiao, and then I would explode.
How old's your? I am sub, by the way, Tony. How old's your channel?
Oh, probably a lot older than really videos, because whenever I first made my channel, it was nothing to do with boxing. It was about just putting up random videos on Facebook from YouTube for my dad to see my improvements in the gym with my strength. And then I got injured, and I've been injured for a while. And then it slowly Can you hear me? Am I breaking up?
Yeah. What happened? How'd you get injured?
No, how did I get injured? I tore my Achilles tendon.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What, completely snapped it?
Yeah, it completely ruptured. And then I also, when that happened, it ended up causing my hamstring to tear with it. So my whole left leg went out.
What were you doing?
What's that?
What were you doing when you ruptured it?
Oh, just walking. I was doing absolutely nothing. I was walking down the street and I took a step. And like, you know, if you like step off a stair and you don't know the steps there, it's kind of like you drop down. That's how it felt. And then whenever I took a step on my right leg, which was good. And then when I took that second step on that left leg, I heard a bow. And then I just fell back and it was done.
Oh, fuck. So have you had surgery?
Yeah, I had surgery.
How's it now?
It's better. But like I said, initially, my YouTube wasn't for any type of content. It was just to put workout videos up for my dad to see how strong I was getting. And then after I got injured, then I started putting up boxing videos slowly. And then here recently, within like the last year and a half, I actually started putting out videos more frequently.
Yeah, that's the one, man.
How long you been doing this?
I've had my YouTube channel about 10 years, and then I just started uploading random videos before I even got into boxing. I uploaded one surround sound video, and the joke of it is I've had more than 4 million views off that, but I don't have any retainable subs of it. I mean, I've got a lot of subs, but they're mainly dead subs from just that one video. So to be honest, I probably got less than 1,000 real subs.
Right.
To be honest.
I mean, that's still really good though.
But I'm gonna grow it this year. I mean, last year I had a good run at it. I had money in the bank. I wasn't working, and I was just rocking it 24/7. But there wasn't any real structure to it. I was just letting people hash it out. I wasn't really giving anybody any direction. So this year I'm gonna have a proper pop at it.
Hey man, I hope you grow. I hope you hit 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100K.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. You too. I've been following you for at least a month, I think. And to be honest, I think it was Red that actually put me onto you. I think it was.
Might have been.
Yeah.
Real quick, because my my phone died when Tony was talking. And I wanted to say this on what he was talking about, and you know, and I just want you to know the support doesn't stop just at, you know, the views and me telling people, you know, putting a link. You know, what I do is I share yours and the other people's stuff on Twitter as well. So, and that goes for anybody I support. You know, it don't end at the view and the thumbs up. It goes beyond that.
I appreciate that. Fucking phone died.
See, there's so many things. If I really wanted to grow, I should do like get a Twitter, like you were talking about, or get back on Instagram. I just don't do all that. Like I'm very busy, so it's hard for me to put out videos often.
And that's fine. Sorry, I had to step away for a second, but that's fine, Tony. You know, we all got we all got lives outside of YouTube. I'm you know, right now it's a little bit easier for me to put out content, but it's not always like that, you know. Sometimes I'm busier than others, and that's when the content slows. So it's a process, but we do this not because we're trying to monetize. We do this because, you know, it's something that it's a hobby that we're passionate about.
Of course. I mean, and, you know, I feel like you can really tell the people who are clickbaiters and the people who really are passionate about it, because it's a whole different atmosphere when you listen to them and listen to just clickbaiters who put any type of title, talk about any type of thing just to get views.
Yeah, definitely. Like it, you can tell the passion apart from the fake, you know. And that's why I, you know, that's why I support you. I see the passion. You know, when you speak, I can hear it in your voice. And that's why, like that day you did your live, remember, I was like, hold up, I'm gonna be right back. Let me share this on Twitter real quick. You know, and I'm in a couple different hangouts. I went and, you know, shared it in hangouts as well. And, you know, some people came that, you know, that know me. And it's not for me to toot my own horn, it's that, you know, I see people who are passionate about doing this, and I want them to know it doesn't go unnoticed.
Like I said, I really do appreciate it. Like, you don't know, like, I showed my girl the video. Like, I went upstairs, I was like, hey, watch this. I like woke her up out of sleep. She's like, you know, I'm tired. I was like, no, wake your ass up, watch this.
Yeah, when I do that to my girlfriend, she just gets glazed eyes. It's just like, is that it? No interest.
Yeah, but it's, you know, it is my pleasure to do that, man. Like, and there's a lot more people I plan on, you know, putting people on to, but it's like I said, the support doesn't stop at the like button. It doesn't stop at the view. It goes beyond that. So, you know, I'm glad that you appreciate it. And, you know, I just apologize to your girlfriend for her.
She'll be all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I give a shout out to someone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd just like to give a shout out to Jono in the chat, Big Boys Boxing. You guys should all check him out. He's from Dan Under, and he's he rocks it, and he's a real boxing fan. So you guys should all check him out.
And then
I do have a question. What made y'all two want to? Well, I know we got another person that just jumped on, but what made y'all want to make boxing videos? Like, why do y'all make boxing videos?
Tommy, you want to go first, or should I go first?
Yeah, sure. I'll go first. Basically, I've been into mixed martial arts for years, but there's a purist idea when it comes to boxing, because obviously it's within a confined rules, and to me, it's an art within itself. And most of the time, when you get into street fight, you forget about the wrestling and the groundwork. Most of it's boxing, unless you go to the ground. And if you can't box, then you're probably going to get knocked out.
All right, for me, I just want to make sure I wasn't on mute. For me, is that, you know, I just wanted to be able to give my perspective and do my part to promote the sport. That's what got me into it, you know. And then we got Bada Bing Boxing. What up, dog?
Hey, Red Glove, how's it going? What's a poppin', man? Hey, we got Tony and Tommy and Black Horseman. How's it going, fellas?
And Bada Bing makes content too, so he could go ahead and answer that question. And Black Horseman, of course. And the question is, why did y'all start your channels?
Damn. I started my channel because I was just a hardcore boxing fan, and I couldn't get enough of it. If I wasn't in the magazines or doing it myself, I had to find out what was going on. And then when it hit the internet, it kind of blew up, and I seen that there was a lot of other people out there like me, like hardcore fans, and I got involved in it, man. And it was nice for a while to chit chat and talk boxing, man, and hear different perspectives on it and other people with passions about it, man. I felt like it was a bit of a community, kind of like the UGC where I'm currently at, as you are. You know what I'm saying? Where I just felt like, yeah, this is a good fit for me. You know what I mean? So that's basically why I did it, man. I just love the sport. You know.
What about you, Black?
Man, when I first got on YouTube and started doing content, I wasn't even doing boxing talk. I was just kind of doing a lot of motivational, inspirational type of stuff. As a lot of people probably already know, it was called Black Horse Promotions at the time, and was just pushing content on that. And then stumbled across one channel where he was doing boxing talk. I always had been a fan of boxing, but on YouTube it started becoming a wave started where people were just talking about boxing, commentating on their channels. I'm like, wow, that's interesting. And then it went from there to where I got exposed to at the time LDBC and 78 and all of them guys. And I just thought it was a good community where I could actually contribute and do boxing talk and things like that. And one thing led to another where they wasn't who I thought they were, and my views kept getting opposed because I just kept it real. And I started to realize that they wanted people on the team that was going to push the same thing that the top push, which was select few. And I was like, nah, I'm not with this shit. So I just branched off and did my own thing, started the UGC and pushed Realist Boxing Talk True Media. And one thing took off to another, and networked with some good people. And, iron sharpen iron, great content creators, like yourself, Red, U12 Kid, it's what kind of helped ignite a flame and get this wave going, man. And that's how that really went, man. It was never about me even intending on doing boxing talk, but it just ended up doing that. Matter of fact, my wife used to tell me, you good at this commentating stuff. I would say something like, damn, man, that was a good check hook or something. And then the commentator would say it right after that. And then my wife used to be like, you need to just do boxing talk or something. So I started that, and then that's how I got on and started doing this shit.
Damn, Black, I envy you. You've actually got a significant other that encourages this.
Yeah, and in the beginning, she was encouraging it until it just got super extreme, and then it was just like, okay, you spend a lot of time. So then I had to create a balance. So yeah,
the balance is that part's not easy. I'm gonna keep it real. That's something that I'm trying to work on. Cause just like Tommy and well, even you now, Black, like you said, it was encouragement in the beginning. I don't know about you, Tony. You can weigh in on that or not. You can plead the fifth if you choose to, but I kind of have that problem, and it's not always easy balancing the personal life with this.
Yeah. A lot of times women don't understand a man's passion, and they don't really fully support it. Although they need to be able to kind of support that, because without us having that outlet of passion, it could be a lot more conflict in relationships. So one thing about it is you got to respect, each other's passion. Women got certain things that they do outside of their significant other to occupy their time and have a good time and things like that. And men do it too. So this is a way we can get away from things, the hardships of dealing with the household and stuff like that, and just be passionate. That's why we be looking at some of these people on YouTube like, man, what's wrong with y'all? Like, we come to YouTube to get away from the drama. Y'all bring drama to YouTube, some of y'all. So we'd be like, what's up with y'all dudes?
Yeah, I'm trying
Sometimes.
my best to stay away from that drama. It seeks me out sometimes, but you know, I try.
Yeah, I mean, you know, shit, man. Whatever you might be going through, man, you turn, if it's something negative in your life, Red, you turn it into positive because your content be shit, fire, entertaining. So people can walk away from one of your videos and feel better. They laughed, and that's really it's all about, man. Entertainment. And
Oh
creating
yeah,
a different vibe for somebody else when they come to your shit.
yeah.
Red, I've
Trying
got a question for you about your
yeah.
editing, and it's not necessarily about the editing, it's more about your thought process. Where do you get your inspiration from for your ideas?
My inspiration a lot of times just comes from what I find funny. There's a lot of comedians that I like, such as Michael Rappaport, Bill Burr, Patrice O'Neal. God rest his soul. I've been watching Kevin Hart since way before he got big. Comedy's always been a big part of my life, so a lot of it just comes from that. And when I watch these boxers interviews and I see like the funny stuff, you know, especially when they do some hypocritical shit, I try to put a comedic spin on it, you know. I mean, when somebody's getting their ass beat, it can make it makes it a little easy. I'm gonna be honest, but it's not even really about tearing them down. It's about just making light of the situation. You know, because if I see somebody make a joke about one of my favorite boxers getting knocked out, if they got knocked out, they got knocked out. It's not that big of a deal. If you can make a joke out of it, make a joke out of it. Some people can't do that though. Some people, they see like, you know, the jokes about that I make about certain things in those boxing meme videos, and they're like, "Oh, you're just a hater." It's like, well, I like AJ, and I did a whole thing where, you know, when he lost to Ruiz in the first fight, and you hear that little "mission failed, we'll get him next time." You know, I made fun of my own favorite fighter. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna be honest; it's easier for me to do it on fighters that I don't like, but I try to balance it the best that I can.
Hey, that's
Well,
big
you're
that
doing
you
a
said
good
that,
job,
Red.
man.
My bad, Tom.
No, I'm good. You're good. You're good.
No, I was gonna
What
say
were you
that's
saying,
big that you said that, Red, because I think that holds a lot of weight with pretty much all of us, man. The mere fact that you said the comedy aspect, having certain you know, comedians and to inspire you and be able to give you that comedic edge, you know, with content, because a lot of people don't even add that element, you know. But I like the fact that we understand that. Like sometimes people that have gone through some of the worst, you know, some of the toughest things, they always have to keep comedy in their life, man, because man, when shit ain't going right, man, you need something to take you away. You know what I mean, from the hardship. And everybody needs laughter, man. That's healing. So, you know, that's the great thing about your content, Red, and great thing about 1-2 Kid, myself, and many others, that they can add that comedy value because, you know, people need it, man. People need it. Some people need to fucking laugh and lighten up. That's why when people get all goddamn sensitive about their favorite fighters, when we memeing them or putting a clip together and they favorite fighter get knocked out, it's like, nigga, just laugh.
Yeah,
we flaming the sensitivity out of y'all. Like this is just life, man. You get knocked down, but get back up. We tell jokes, but come back with a joke of your own. Stop being a bitch. You know what I mean?
exactly. Because at the end of the day, you could either laugh about it or you can cry about it. But regardless of what you do, the guy still got knocked out. Whether you laugh or cry about it, it's not gonna unknock him out.
You know, that's just fucking crazy. I was talking to my wife about that today. I was like, you know, I was like, I got a sense of humor about shit because I could look at it in a bad way or I could laugh at that shit. I said that shit today. I was just like, that's, you know what I mean? I was like, that's just how I look at this shit. I could either take it hard or the heart, or I could be like, man, that's life, man. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
I would say this too, man. Like that's kind of what my lifestyle been growing up, man. You know, I grew up in gang neighborhood, but then also grew up around, it was either thugged out niggas or real funny niggas. That's all I had growing up. Real funny comedian type dudes or dudes that's just ready to put in that work. So I always, you know what I mean, like gravitated towards, you know, I'd rather use the comedy aspect. You know what I mean? I'd rather roast somebody than to pull out.
Yeah, a lot of them thug dudes is funny as fuck too.
Funny as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I got a lot of my humor from them, man. I'd be like, man, these so thugged out ass Crip niggas be hilarious. I just used to kick it with them niggas all the time. They embraced me and shit. So I mean, I was always around hood niggas, but they would be funny. I don't know how many niggas I done got roasted by in the middle school. So shit, I guess they was preparing me for YouTube or some shit. Cause y'all can't say shit to me. I'll come back and roast the fuck out your ass. Nigga, I done been roasted by the best. So
I feel the same way.
Hey, real quick, speaking of roast, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I do want to ask this question. Did any of y'all attend the D. Jefferson roast?
I did.
I was there for a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
I was getting it in. I was like, fuck it, I'm here, man.
You know what I said? He got a good laugh out of it too. I was like, D. Jefferson, how you work in a donut shop, but you so skinny you could use one of them donuts as a hula hoop? Him and his wife started cracking up.
I told him I said him and Snoop the skinniest Crips on the planet.
Yeah. I said he got a gold chain with a booster seat charm. Everybody got it in on it, man. Said he made his we was getting it in. It was fun.
But shout out to D though, you know.
Yeah, shout out to D Jeff.
He got the humor. He got the humor down too. He
can take it.
Say to him.
Yeah,
you can't take his joy away from him, man.
That's right. He always smiling.
Yeah. Always smiling, man. Had
Unless
health problems, all
get
kinds of
smoke.
For real.
You idiot. He like
right. He said,
wait, he's my boy. Be nice.
No,
I like get the smoke.
No, I don't know.
It's just the funny banter. It's just the funny banter that D. Jefferson and Get the Smoke get into. Like when you have them both on the same panel, it's like gasoline and a flame. You know it's about to explode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
As a matter of fact, I gave Get the Smoke some props earlier today when we was talking about certain channels, and I was like, I like Get the Smoke though. I could deal with Get the Smoke, man. I could sit there and chit chat with that dude. You know, he got a lot of knowledge, man. He know a lot of shit.
Oh, he's smart. He's smart, but I don't always agree on his point of view.
Yeah, it's just bias. People be having a lot of knowledge, but sometimes they bias get them in trouble. Like, man,
yeah.
You know better than this. You just get
I ain't
biased.
say I agree with him. I just
You just said I can listen to him talk.
Easy, Tommy Temper.
Yeah, that's one thing that I've come to. That's one thing that I've come to accept is that me and Get the Smoke, we're almost never gonna agree on anything. But at the end of the day, he doesn't just write me off as a troll. He doesn't just disrespect me. He's always accepted my point of view, and I do the same with him.
Man, the only people that talk like that shit to you, Red, that's the thing about it. I said this before, man. Once a real content creator start trolling a troll, oh man, they can't deal with the shit. They can't. They don't like it at all. You got trolls calling Red. Man, he's just a troll. Like, oh, okay, yeah, he cooked you, huh?
It's bad.
Oh,
and I'm like,
speaking of trolls,
do a video.
Speaking of trolls, Red, it was just out of respect that I didn't troll someone in your chat earlier, and you know who that is, but we won't mention his name.
All right. And I appreciate that. Just like in your hangout, there's a certain somebody that I don't care for at all, but I just simply don't type his way. So I appreciate that.
That's
mutual respect. Yeah.
Some people don't have
too, when you respect the next man's platform. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
But as for the trolls that Red does, man, I mean, when he got trolled, and I could see that shit coming. I was like, yo, this dude gonna drop a big ass foot on these motherfuckers. I was like, the video gonna drop, and I'm like, and they ain't even gonna see it coming. It's gonna be too big. It's gonna block the sun out. I was like, he gonna crush these dudes, man. I seen it coming, man. I was like, oh man, here we go. I was like, don't get this man no ammunition.
Yeah,
I tried to dead the shit. I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I tried everything in my power. I was like, oh well. I'm surprised motherfuckers still got channels. To be real with you.
But I mean, it is what it is. I don't. My thing is this. All right. I don't have to talk shit. All I have to do is speak the truth, and that's gonna be enough to hurt you. So, but it's like I said, they feel some type of way. Apparently they're calling me a bum and all this shit, but it doesn't. At the end of the day, God bless them. They got some. They got some. There's a saying. When you're dealing with somebody from the South and they say, "God bless your heart," it's not. It's not a good thing.
Not necessarily a good. It's not necessarily a comment.
Is that a polite way of saying "fuck you"?
They say in some senses you can say God bless you to somebody when they do you wrong, and you literally curse them by saying that shit. Like, hey, God bless you. I mean, hey, nigga, be careful on your way home, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, my thing is this: they could try to tear me down, but I'm gonna build others up. At the end of the day, my work will speak for itself. There's dudes that I've spotlighted, and I'm not saying it's because of me, but I'm happy that dudes like Nordic Warrior have surpassed me. That's a guy that I spotlit when he only had like 20 subscribers.
English guy, isn't it?
He's from Scotland, and like,
oh, my bad.
No, it's all good, but
I swear he sounded English though.
Yeah, he's Scott. I think he's Scottish. Isn't Glasgow in Scotland?
I think he might be Scottish born, but he lives in England, maybe.
Maybe, but either way, he's a guy who has some good boxing knowledge, and he's at like 6,000 subscribers or something like that. And I'm happy that he's grown, and there's other people who surpassed me, and I don't get mad at it. I'm not gonna hate it. I'm gonna congratulate it. So that's just the way that it is, and I'm here to help build others up. Others can try to tear me down, but you know what? It's like IOTBA told them, they can't fuck with me on my worst day.
Oh, that sounds like someone's intro.
Facts.
So,
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, but my phone is at 4%. It already died one time. So
this shit resurrected for 30 more minutes and shit.
Well, I actually somebody else's phone died when they're on the live, and it ended the stream. So when I got it back on and I saw it still going, I was like, oh, I guess I could just jump back in. But that being said, I want to get y'all's closing thoughts. Before y'all do, I just want to give a big shout out to Tony Reviews. I guess he had to go, but y'all definitely check him out. Check out Black Horseman, Tommy Temper, 1-2 Kid, also Bada Bing Boxing, which is his other channel. Angel Santos. He don't really make content, but look out for him in the comment section. But let me get y'all's closing thoughts. And Jay, and Official.
Well, I'm gonna jump off right first, but I'm gonna say this, man. Support who supports you, and best of luck going forward on your journey, Red. I already know you're dealing with, a lot of the trolls and haters. People is trying to criticize you and slander you and all that stuff. I mean, it's just gonna get worse and worse, man. But it takes a certain individual to have longevity on this platform. But some people, man, they're not cut that way. They take a lot of negativity and criticism, and then they give up. But you got your content is so fire, man. You need to just keep pushing. I don't care who it is, man. If I got to get involved and body a motherfucker that's trying to distract you, like I wanted you to get to the point where you 100% focus on your type of content that you want to push out, and you're not allowing these little irrelevant channels that's trying to just leech and feed off your shit or somebody else's shit. Don't let them distract you, man. Keep doing your thing. you already know you got my full support. Hey, this is the RGM show over here. So, hey, man, when we come over here, it's all about respect and making sure that your show is tip top when we here and not allowing no disrespect. So, shout out to everybody in the chat that be holding it down for me. And oh, is that Rocket? Oh, goddamn.
Thanks, Black. Appreciate it.
No
Man,
doubt,
y'all
brother.
leaving already, dog? God
Yeah,
You
man.
came
damn,
late.
bro.
He trying to make niggas stay, bringing the ass up. All right, bro. Come on.
Nah, I ain't trying. Bro, I ain't trying to bring no ass up. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell y'all talking about. That's what y'all think. I'm just nothing but about
By
ass.
the
That's it.
no lie, by the time you jumped on, I was already asking for closing thoughts, man. You came just a little too late, but you still appreciate it, Rocket.
All right, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Early bird ass niggas.
Hey, Rocket, next time we'll try to do one where we give you a heads up. All right?
No, it's cool, bro. I knew you was about to hang it up, bro. I was going to see if you could keep it open, but hey, it is what it is, man. Y'all have a good night, man.
All right. Yeah, my phone's about to die. That's why I gotta close it now. But thanks. Appreciate
You
it.
good, bro?
And thanks for blessing us with them cheeks.
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna catch the playback though. All right now.
All right. So Tommy or 1-2 Kid, either of y'all.
Well, I'll just shout you out real quick, Brad, because I appreciate your content, man. It's always even if I didn't know you, I'd be watching it. You know, if I knew about it, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get haters, but that comes with success. You know what I mean? You're gonna have people that's gonna try to pull you down. And just kind of like piggybacking off what Black said, man, just keep striving, man, and let your imagination run wild, man. And more success will come to you, man. Just keep on being you. That's all you can be. And it can't nobody be you better than yourself. So, you know what I mean? It's already spreading, man. You know what I mean? So you doing your thing, and I'm gonna big you up all the time, man. You could always appreciate your content, and you could always count on my support. Shout out to Tommy Temper and Tony that was also on, Black Horseman, of course. You know, Jay Cotto who was on, and Rocket Strike, man. I will let everybody go, man. You guys enjoy your night, and I'll holler at y'all soon.
All right, peace. You appreciate it as well. And Tommy Temper.
God damn, after all those amazing speeches, you get me to go last.
Well, Tommy Temper. All right. Well, me and Tommy, we've been good friends for a good little while. So whatever, Tommy, whatever you say is gonna hold weight with me.
Well, let me put it this way, Red. At the beginning, you were finding your feet, and you found your feet incredibly fast, and you also got a very good sense of yourself. And I don't mean that from an egotistical point of view. I mean that from a point that you were actually in touch with what worked, what you liked, and you actually developed that. And I actually think you've pretty much developed your own lane, to be honest.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, you've developed your own direction, your own movement, almost. I think by end of summer, you're going to be 1.5, 2K subs, honestly.
Oh wow.
Yep, for sure, man. All you need to do is just do a couple more lives. If you do a live maybe once a week, you'll kill it.
All right. Well, I'll definitely do my best to do that. And I do appreciate the advice and the kind words. Like I said, you know, your words they definitely hold weight. You know, out of everybody, I think you and me have had I've had the most one-on-one conversations with, even though it hasn't happened that much off. Yeah. Even recently, you know, even though in recent time, you know, just because you've gotten a little bit busier and sometimes we're just not available to talk at the same time, but still till this day, I don't think I've talked to anybody else as much as you. But yeah, I definitely appreciate it. And you know, this community that is forming, this is the kind of thing that I've been looking forward to since I started my channel. And you know,
I almost thought I had something going on last year, but didn't quite work out the way I thought it did. But as I've said to Get the Smoke, I've got a real good feeling about YouTube this year. I really do.
Yeah, and you know what? You tried something. It didn't work out the way that you had hoped, but you got a good thing going on right now. And that's another reason why, like I said, you got somebody there I don't care for, but it's not about me. So, I could have very easily either started crap or just left the group. And I was like, you know what? Tommy's always been supportive of me. This is just a guy that I happen to not like that's in the group. And I'll just avoid him, And even if he were to talk crap to me, I'm not gonna continue it, in your group. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? It ain't that serious. It's just the internet. But I think you got a good thing going with your hangout, and I think that will extend into your channel. I know you still, getting things kind of set up.
I'm there, Red. All I need to do is get a hard format, if that makes sense.
All right. Well, that's what's up.
Instead of
So
just
everybody,
winging it. Yeah.
everybody who comes across this live, you first off make sure that you check out everybody who was on the panel, but definitely go to Tommy Temper, check out his because he's going to be doing lives from time to time himself, and this is another guy that I support.
For sure, Red. I mean, I plan on doing at least one live a week. Ideally, I want to be doing 2 and then see how it goes. But anyway, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for having me on. And FYI, even though it's a school night in the UK right now, it's 3:22 a.m.
Jeez, Tommy. God bless you for staying. And real quick, Tommy, if you could just stay on, because I saw your message. So when I
I'll stay on. Yeah,
for a
that's
minute.
all good. Yeah,
But yeah, for everybody listening, that's pretty much all I got. Make sure that you let your, the content creators you support. If you don't comment often, do your best just to comment from time to time. Let them know that you're watching, because otherwise they just feel like they're talking to themselves. So that being said, I hope everybody has a good night. Peace.
Peace.
All right. Just a second.